becomes more severe. From California to Texas.
You said that's the road.
I used to get off on Barker Cypress a lot, yeah.
Oh, you used to
When
get
I
off
was coming this way, I would always get off there, yeah.
to go to work.
Go home.
Oh, to go home.
But it's saying now go to Greenhouse Road. They never used to have a greenhouse road exit. So.
Yeah, Katy area, next 9 exits. You don't have to.
Well, when I get on, this was
like built up like.
You know, there was no Panera Bread when you were here.
yeah. So this used to be mostly like woods and stuff like that.
I don't know.
Turn right onto Fox Lake Drive.
It wasn't built up.
It wasn't built up, huh?
Vitamin Shop.
There was a grocery store there.
So none of this was here.
No, none of this was.
Totally never even existed.
Wow.
No, Mabel would be very surprised.
Yeah, I'm taking a video.
There was nothing out here, you know.
But
None of
basically,
this was here.
there
Oh, Panda.
were there a lot of pockets of woods here and there where the buildings are, or
Well, I'm just saying, none of this was here. None of this. They didn't have a Walgreens. They didn't have the Buffalo Wild Wings. They didn't have the Denny's. I mean, none of this was here. Hobby Lobbies, Freddy's.
Half of these businesses probably
Nothing was here. You know what I mean?
what used what?
It was just a road, and then there were neighborhoods. You know.
Oh, neighborhoods, huh?
Yeah, but on this road there was nothing. You know what I mean? Tremendously, yeah.
Yeah, you can't stop progress, like you said.
Remember Bundy Road when it was like a dead end? They even have a King's too. I never had them. Somebody said that they have good chicken fingers.
Katy Bingo.
You ever played bingo, William?
Continue on Sun.
Oh yeah, none of that was here.
You need that church.
What about that church? Was it there?
Turn left onto Greenhouse Road.
Walking distance, you know.
Do you think she would like Katy, Texas better now since there's more things?
No, because there's more traffic. It's all too built up, right?
No, you know.
Okie dokie tea house.
I don't know.
So you said there was never a gas station there?
There wasn't any businesses out here. This was the edge of the city, and there wasn't any more neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why would anyone
Yeah.
build something that was way, you know?
Turn
on the
left
edge?
onto Woodland Drive.
Woodland. I never heard of that street before.
That was the name of our neighborhood, Silver Mill.
Oh, can I take a picture?
I'm not going to stop you. William.
So,
No. Can we stand later next to it?
it looks like.
In a quarter
So
mile,
this
turn
must
right
have been
onto Deer Moss
exclusive when
Drive.
y'all moved here.
What?
This must have been like an exclusive neighborhood. Like your homes.
I don't think it was exclusive.
Okay. Oh yeah, not
I
like
think it was just always middle class. You know, nothing
yeah.
exclusive about this neighborhood. You know,
This
when
was the
we moved
neighborhood
here, we moved
I lived
into
for the
a
first
brand
3
new
years of
house.
my life.
Right.
I like that you know.
It wasn't like a
brand
gated
new.
community or anything.
Yeah, we're in Katy, Texas, where I was born. Hey, we could park there.
America.
Constable.
19314. There it is, 19214.
Right there.
92.
No one looks like they're even home.
Hey, let's You used to get your mail
Yeah.
every day.
This is kind of like a circle, you know.
Mm-hmm. So they,
They call it a cul-de-sac.
yeah. So you would go there every day. You said.
To get my mail, yeah.
Hmm.
So if you want, we can park here.
It's a house I grew up in for the first 3 years of my life. That's a house since I was 0 years old to 3 years old. From my very first, after getting out of the hospital. This is the pool and the playground I will go to sometimes. During those first 3 years, I lived in Katy, Texas, in Houston. I was scared to go in the water sometimes. You know. So, but there it is. Huh. You said,
upstairs.
well, we will come on which street? That street or the next?
We're coming on here.
To get out of the neighborhood?
Yeah.
In Mayflower.
Maybe Creek Mud Community Center.
I guess
Or
they wanted
shorter
us
or
to go
something.
the other way, which says maybe it was shorter.
So you can still get here from
Right.
Fry Road, but the GPS had other ideas.
I don't think there was a red light. There wasn't any businesses here.
Yeah.
If you went straight, that neighborhood hadn't been built yet. Because what happened is when they had an oil went bust.
What do you have there? It looks like a place where you can eat or something like that. Chairs. I wonder if it's like a.
Sunday at
And we were
9 to
kinda like getting
10:15.
ready to go to bed, you know, because I go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
And Mabel said, my water just broke, you know. So we called the doctor and he said, oh, just come by in the morning, you know.
Oh wow.
And so we went in the morning, we went by and he said, this baby looks like it's coming. You better go to the hospital right now, you know.
That's crazy.
And
Well, you probably should have went the night before, huh?
well, I don't know.
She
And
wasn't
then
really having
then we went.
She wasn't really having contractions,
But
right?
then she had difficulty and William wouldn't come, so finally
Oh man.
around 3 in the afternoon they just said, well, we got to do the C-section, you know. So they did.
And that's how it was born. Yeah.
This is interesting. Mambo seafood, like none of this was here.
Huh.
Yeah.
None of this was here.
Mambo. All
This was definitely not a 3-lane.
So you said it was Sunday night at
Look,
10:15.
all these things on the side.
Sunday night at 10:15 is when she
Use the left lane to take the I-10 west
started her water broke or whatever. That's how it started, right?
Uncle Julio's Mexican from scratch.
Like bombshells.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. They never had any of this
It's
at
like a
all.
lot.
At all. Here,
Use the left lane to take the I-10 west ramp.
here it was just all fields and empty.
Wow.
Nothing. There was nothing here.
How time passes by and
Shotgun looks
changes
like it
things.
could be
Continue on I-10 west for 3 miles.
The only thing left are the memories.
And then this road we're gonna get off of was like the last road before all you saw was like farms all the way, you know.
Yeah.
This Katy Fort Bend County Road. It was the very edge.
Hmm.
County Road.
start narrating.
This is where I was born, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, can I get out of here for a second?
Yeah.
The question was, were you born in the West Tower or the East Tower?
Here, William, I'll let you off right here.
Uh-huh.
You can get out. I'll just sit here like I'm in mine.
Whoa, someone can take a picture of me next to the sign.
You want to go?
This is where I was born, where I started to exist outside of my mother's womb. Okay. Yeah, that's where I was born. That's where I started to exist outside of my mother's womb. One of those two buildings here, but this is the medical complex. All right, heading back to the car. Faith West. So that's
when we went to church here, there was nothing on this road.
Huh.
That was like everything you see here didn't exist. This church was built in the middle of nowhere. It's interesting.
Looks like they have a Spanish version because of Iglesia Cristiana.
Uh-huh.
This is probably the
Wording.
Spanish church.
Huh. And the church was located on what part? On the right, on the left? Faith West.
So it looks like the pastor dedicated himself to the school, and he built quite a school,
Yeah.
Faith West Academy.
There's a
That
gymnasium.
was the old church there on the left, but they
Right there?
maybe they rented out to other people to make money off it,
Gymnasium.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
So,
Huh.
flip flops.
We can get out for a little bit.
I'll let you out right here. I'll just circle around and park like that.
Uh-huh. So the church was right in front of us, right? Okay, so there used to be a church in Faith West Academy, which is a private Christian school, but it's now everything is all part of the school. It's the church no longer exists. Yep, that's where we went to church for the first 3 years of my life. Unfortunately, Faith West Church no longer exists, but the buildings still remain and the school remains. Yeah, the church invested everything into the school, so that's what happened. Yeah. So we're gonna get back into the car.
Well, you believe this church used to be in the middle of it, all farmland,
Yeah, this church used to be all farmland. Unbelievable.
We're gonna go see where I worked, and then we're gonna leave Katy.
Okay. I would have gone to the school if I would have stayed longer then.
Looks like another school here. Wow, okay.
Helios Way.
His eyes in those trees. William.
Take the second exit and stay on Helios Way.
Yeah, so we're gonna go where my father used to work. He worked for Amoco.
It's kind of interesting the way they have these trees in the middle.
So
of
we're
it.
gonna try to go to the building
Exit the
Right.
traffic circle onto LUS Way,
where
then turn left onto
he
Frisbee
worked.
Road.
But this is a high security area, so
Turn
with
left
cameras
onto
and
Frisbee
security
Road.
guards, according to him. So yeah, we
Oh, okay. This is even.
Frisbee. Energycorridor.org. They even have their own website. For the,
In a quarter mile, turn
Big
left onto
parking
Westlake
structure.
Park Boulevard.
Helios Plaza.
See, that's the BP building there. This is a parking area. There's a. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Oh, there's a couple of ducks there. Yeah, this is looks like it's deserted. Back
All right.
here.
This is what I remember.
this building.
Okay, this is I believe the parking garage I would work in, would park in, and then this is the campus of 3 buildings. I worked in that building there.
Okay, let me see if I can get out.
So if you want to get out quickly, William, get out, take the picture.
Okay. Okay, the cafeteria was in there.
Yeah,
And what floor did you work for?
on the 17th, and then later I moved to the 15th floor.
It's saying something, huh? Like, this was 35 years ago.
Yeah, and this is all owned by BP. I think BP's still running it all.
Do they even have like living quarters for people that visit, you know, kind of like the corporate?
This is a child
Apartments.
care center, and
Oh, really?
yeah, so you know,
For the workers?
really for anyone, but it's meant for the workers. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice. Check out this cow, William.
This is
We're
here. They
wearing a
built a
mask.
little basketball court.
Oh yeah, Energy Park. So they definitely invested, you know, in their employees.
So it's Westlake 1, 2, and I work.
Never changed,
Yeah, Westlake 3.
Good memory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you worked in Westlake 3.
And the cafeteria is right there on the first floor. Sometimes we walk across and eat there.
Were there any restaurants around here that you could walk to eat, or?
Not to walk to. There was a place that
Drive to?
that you could drive to there. You know,
Yeah.
And were the buildings?
we didn't drive to lunch that much. A group of us played spades every day for lunch, and we would bring our lunch and play spades.
And
Cards?
Yeah.
And were these buildings all here?
I don't. You know, these in particular, maybe, but I don't think so.
It looks like it's could be new.